Sugar Sean O'Malley. Yeah, welcome to the damn Sugar Show. Yeah, he's been in the news lately. I mean, he's always in the news. He stays active on YouTube and other social platforms. You know what I mean? He's a popular guy. Well, he's gotten into it, a verbal sparring match, if you will, with recently defeated and no longer undefeated Thug Nasty Bryce Mitchell. Yeah, the guy that Venom and Reebok made the camo trunks for, the previously undefeated Thug Nasty Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell saying, well, I'm not going to get on either side of this because I really don't care who is right or wrong in this situation. I'm just intrigued about a potential matchup. Now, I give this to you, Dr. Matt, whom I have here via the Champ Chat, Dr. Matt. Anyhow, I give it to you this way, Dr. Matt. Thug Nasty Bryce Mitchell just got walked by Ilia Topuria so bad that he said he never wants to experience that pain again and contemplated retirement. And now he's in a verbal sparring match, with Sugar Sean O'Malley that, oh, you talked about my family. Oh, it's personal. Who cares? They're talking. That's why people are intrigued. Okay? So I give it to you like this, Dr. Matt. Sugar Sean O'Malley has shown tremendous striking. On the other side, Bryce Mitchell, his game is taking you down and having his way with you. Athletically, not sexually. Anyways, after coming off of a match against a guy who he was, for lack of better terms, outmatched against, Thug Nasty I'm talking about, against Ilia Topuria, is this the perfect style matchup for Bryce to get back on the horse? Because he was undefeated. They were looking to push him with the win over Ilia Topuria into title eliminator fights. We just saw the fact that Sugar Sean O'Malley took out the likes of Petr Yan, whether you like it or not, he did. He's not going to fight Aljo next. Is this a fight you make? And is this a lot smarter of a fight is this a lot smarter of a fight for Thug Nasty than it is for Sugar Sean O'Malley?
Most definitely. I mean, look at Thug Nasty. That mug walked through Edson Barboza's kicks and put him on his back. I think he even knocked him down one time. And his striking is nowhere near Sean O'Malley's. So I think he can walk through Sean O'Malley, do what he needs to do. But when he was whining about getting hurt and stuff, that's what rednecks do. They got a bad hangover. They'll pray to God, hey, man, if you take this away, I'll never drink again. Mm-hmm. And then right back at it, full blast. I think he goes in there against Sean O'Malley and catches a win. We'll see the old Thug Nasty back.
If he's lucky, he'll get that bout. And I do like Thug Nasty's chances, if he's able to impose his will in that potential fight. Will that fight happen? I don't think so. I don't think we see that fight. What does Sean O'Malley have to gain off of beating Thug Nasty Bryce Mitchell? You know what I say? I say you do an interim championship. Yeah, because everybody knows that the UFC is working on Henry Cejudo versus Aljamain Sterling, so you do an interim championship in the meantime between the Sugar Show, Sugar Sean O'Malley, who has no reason, after beating Petr Yan, he has no reason fighting a guy that's coming off of a loss, and Thug Nasty Bryce Mitchell. Doesn't make sense. So you do an interim title shot, and you put Sugar Sean O'Malley in there. You know who you put him in there with? Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Chito Marlon Vera. Yeah, the rematch. The guy that took Sugar Sean's run that shit back, and whomever wins that fight gets a freshly minted interim title around their waist, and you put him in there with the winner of Aljo versus Cejudo. Do you like that, Dr. Matt?
I love that. The only thing I see with that is the interim title that you're talking about may end up being the real title, because Aljo is talking about if he wins, he's going up a weight class. And what if Cejudo wins? What's he going to do? Retire again?
Well, that's a good point. It wouldn't be unprecedented either way. We've seen champions walk away from title belts and walk away from the sport. So, yeah, if Aljo ultimately decides to do that, because he does cut a lot of weight, then, more power to him. It would kind of be like Conor McGregor moving up to 155 and beating Alvarez, but the second at UFC 200 that Aldo versus Edgar kicked off, he was stripped, and that belt went to Aldo as he won. But bringing it back to point, Sugar Sean O'Malley is definitely not going to fight Thug Nasty Bryce Mitchell, although that would be a smart matchup, rather, for Thug Nasty to get back on the horse with a high-profile victory under his belt. What's next for Bryce? Who knows? What's next for Sugar Sean? Who knows? I'll be here to cover it, and I'll definitely be watching.
Me too.